Hello again, Patriots, Americans, even you whack job feminists out there who have gone out of your way to destroy yourselves and everything around you. Generation Y, second half, you need to pay attention. Generation Z, and the upcoming Generation Alpha. You really need to listen. As I've talked about, feminists has destroyed men, women, the nuclear family, marriage, and families. You've contributed to the devil's goal of destroying what God made good. And this goes for a lot of conservative women too, who say they're conservative, but also promote a lot of the values of feminism. And the divorce rate with them is also on the high side, as well as it is in the church, because a lot of the women in the church have gone the way of the world. That's a fact. That's a numerical proven fact. And, Hollywood has become the devil's tool of what he tells you what he's going to do. Whether you like it or not, whether you believe it or not. You look at the people who control television, they ain't Christians, I can tell you that. They're a bunch of deep state Satanists. Let's take this so-called reality show, The Batchelor, for example. Now, I used to laugh at this show because it was far from reality, but the more I think about it, it is reality in a lot of ways, and the devil is telling you on TV what he's doing to you. You don't realize it, and you're falling for it every time. All you feminists, you all want the 666 guy. And again, if you've seen this video for the first time, the 666 guy is not a Satanist. It means 6 feet tall, 6-pack abs, 6-figure salary. And all these women are chasing the same type of guy. Now, as I said, women do set the dating market. Both a good and a bad way. Women control the cards when it comes to sex. But what women don't know is men hold the card of time and the relationship card. And when you have all these feminists who claim we don't need a man, we're dependent, we're girl bosses, blah, 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 but they're all chasing a man. But they're all chasing a man who can make more money than them. Why? If you are the girl boss, why do you need a man that makes more money than you? And if you are a woman who is who is high value, who is making 6 figures, why is it still important for a man to make more than you if you're making over 6 figures? Why can't you have a man that makes 5 figures? I mean, if you're a feminist and you don't need a man, why do you chase a man in the first place? And if you want to be in control of a man, where you make more money than him, why not go after the guy who makes a 5-figure income? Because mainly, feminism has become, in the marriage aspect, for women, a business deal. And because of that, you guys have destroyed the date market. You've destroyed yourselves in the meantime. Let's take a look at this reality show called The Bachelor. You got one guy. Generally, from what I've seen, and I don't watch it, but a high value man. Again, 6 feet tall, in shape, Makes a lot of money. I mean, there've been some pretty high-powered men. The one I remember most was the former Giant quarterback, Jesse Palmer, who is now an ABC ESPN broadcaster for football and college football, mainly college. And you have all these young women. I think it's about, I don't know, somewhere between 20 and 40 women in the show. Whatever. It's not important. You have all these women chasing this high-value man, just like in real life. And they all think they're the one. They're the perfect 10. Oh, my dream's about to come true. It's kind of like those TikTok videos those feminist women in their 20s make. I'm this, I'm that. He needs to bring something to the table. You're going to get this. You need to bring something to the table. Meanwhile, they're heavy in debt. They have a degree as they're making a lot of money. But because they think they have a gorilla grip pussy and firm big tits, they think they got something no other woman has. And that no other... And a high-value man has the pick of a litter because you've set the market that way, ladies, whether you like it or not. So they all start, I guess a toast. All the women are there, toast each other. Oh, feminine bonding. But hey, after that, it starts getting real nasty and it starts getting real competitive among the women. Just like what feminists do, going after the same high-value man. And I guess he makes his first cuts, he makes his second cuts, he gets down to the final one. And, again, they start out with them feminist videos like they're 20s, like, I'm all this. And I guess when they don't make the first round of cuts, they'll get sent home. And then you see them go home in a limo, crying their eyes out, like these TikTok feminists in their 30s. I understand. We were perfect. We had a connection. Meaning he had money and I wanted it. He regret the decision. No, because he's got more than a couple dozen to choose from, honey. And you didn't have nothing the other woman didn't have. Just like in real life. It's like, I'm so hurt. I'm so broken. How am I going to recover from this? Just like a woman in her TikTok videos in her 30s. That's the irony of the show The Batchelor. I thought it was far from reality, but when I thought about it, it is reality. You got a whole bunch of women chasing the same high-value men. They all think they're all that. They get their heart broken, and they become an emotional wreck. And by the time they leave the shows, that they're that woman on TikTok or YouTube in their 30s saying, my biological clock is ticking, and I can't find a good man. No, it means you haven't found the right business deal for you yet. You haven't found the man that will take you for who you are and all your flaws when he still has the pick of a litter and is going to choose a woman who's younger, who doesn't have the emotional baggage you have, as well as the body count of men you slept with and tossed aside either. Now, you can say, well, he has slept with other people too. Yeah, no thanks to you. Because if you're going to go in the attitude of, listen, Mr. High Rich Man, you want this, you have to bring something to the table. Oh, okay, see you later. Next. And that woman is ready to drop her panties and get her knees and do something the previous woman won't do. And he'll use her for a short time. Then when she starts acting out, she starts demanding. Oh, you're making demands? Next. And the next one will come in and she'll learn from the first two. And she'll give him sex, not being much of a jerk, but eventually she's going to want to go to the next level. And he may or may not. I don't know. But he says, you know what? I have a good thing going on here. I have everyone chasing me. I have my pick of the litter. I sleep with who I want. I toss them aside. And eventually I'll find one that I like. And then that one I like, I'll have him sign a prenup. And if she refuses to sign a prenup, oh, okay. Next. And eventually that guy will be in his mid-40s. He'll find someone in his 20s to marry who will sign the prenup. And you'll still have women in their 30s and 40s and 50s crying, I can't find anyone good, when you've all rejected all the good men because they didn't fit your 666 profile, which is only about maybe 1 to 9 or 10% of the men out there. There's the irony. The Bachelor. Boy, does the devil tell you what he's going to do right in front of your face, and you guys don't want to see it. And you'll accept zero responsibility, and you'll blame men for what you caused. You'll blame men for you being an emotional wreck. And then, when you're ready to maybe so-called downgrade yourself to a man who's a blue-collar guy, that blue-collar guy won't want to date you because he's like, oh, I'm second choice? Nah, I remember you. You're a whore. And then you'll blame the men for that, even though you caused it. And by then, most of those men have actually found women who will love them for who they are. And you'll be still looking, saying, where did I go wrong? And you won't take any responsibility. Comments down below. What's your opinion like to know? We'll talk to you later.